Merry meet and welcome to our stream, everybody. This is Ariel and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today over on YouTube is the lovely Suzanne, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Diane. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you to everybody for joining us for this general reading for all signs. If you're watching this on a restream on YouTube, make sure to know that you can fast forward through all the shuffling I'm about to do by using the timestamps in the video description. Today I'm reading with this beautiful golden tarot of the Renaissance, and I'm going to purify with my own homemade Van. I make this really strong, so one spray is more than sufficient. You can find a link to how to make your own Van spray and also how to purchase this deck of cards in the video description of this very video on my YouTube channel. Like I said, this goes out to everybody. This is a general reading for all signs, and I don't think I said that. It is a general reading for all signs for today, the 28th of June, 2023. And it goes out to a lot of people. So if for some reason it doesn't seem to apply to you, just disregard it because it may not be meant for you. In that case, check out the zodiacal readings for your own individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign. Those replays are very easy to find right on my website at ariels-corner.com, Ariel's Corner with a hyphen.com. Those replays are always available also on YouTube and on Twitch. I don't read with card reversals, so you're going to see me flipping cards right side up. I just mentioned that because it's not as common of a reading style as what people are used to. If you're watching us on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell. If you're watching on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. You can watch us on Twitch without any ads by subscribing to us there. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com. arielscornershop.com. We have all kinds of merchandise, including tarot decks. Those are affiliate links, which means that we make a small commission off of each and every sale. We do appreciate your support. Another way to support our channel is giving us a donation, and you can do that by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga. paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're watching live on YouTube, you could use a super sticker or super chat if you feel like giving a donation. And on YouTube, on a restream, you could do that by using a super thanks. We do appreciate your support, but what we really appreciate is that you're here today for this general reading. So I'm going to shuffle this one more time for good measure, give it a nice clean cut, and we'll see what's in the cards for everybody today, the 28th of June, 2023. Thanks so much for being here. This is the, it's a 6 of coins. I'm not used to this deck, sorry. I haven't read with this deck in so long. This is the Pope card, and this here is the Knight of Wands. All right, so this is wonderful. The Pope card is, you have to be aware of how you deal with what you consider to be authority figures in your life. You don't want to be on to any end of an extreme. You don't want to go pushing against it so hard, that you cause yourself problems, but you also don't want to just kowtow to authority figures. Authority figures can be anything. It can be, bosses. It can be governments. It can be whatever you consider to be more powerful than you. The Pope card likes to remind us that that our feelings of powerlessness are to be overcome, because we don't get our power from anything of this world. We get our power from Source, and Source is constantly available to us because we are an extension directly from Source. And so when we are feeling like we are powerless in situations or in the presence of other people, it's because we don't remember who we are as souls. We don't remember the power that we have. If you're going through some of that right now, I do have a meditation that is geared around this Pope card to help us when we're going through stuff like that. It's called Overcoming Feelings of Powerlessness, and it's the meditation based right on the Pope or the Hierophant card. And you can find that on my website, ariels-corner.com, or also on my YouTube channel. It's a free meditation. All right, we have this Knight of Wands, which is talking about how your work in the world. So I have a feeling that some of you have felt stifled and not able to really express yourself or move forward in whatever your work is based on whatever this feeling of powerlessness is. It's saying that help is on the way. Help has been dispatched for your benefit. Now, how that help manifests is going to be different for everybody. Some people are actually going to have people coming and helping them with things. And again, it's within your realm of work, whatever, it's so hard because it's going out to so many people. For some people, that means a job. Some people, that means, business. Some people, that means creative pursuits. I mean, it's whatever is important to you that you feel maybe like you can't fully express yourself, or that you're somehow being stifled by this power figure or these powerful figures in your life. And the help that's coming, like I said, can either be in the form of people helping pull you into your power and into your next most important manifestation of work, or it can come maybe in the form of inspiration and just a new lease on life. It can come in the form of omens and all kinds of ways that you can receive help in your work. What you have to recognize, though, is it requires a shift of focus from I'm so powerless to, oh yes, I accept the help. You have to be able to pivot off of feeling powerless to be open and receptive to the help that the universe is sending you. And the universe is sending you help. And that help is since it's from the source, it's always going to be successful for you. So now, where you're coming from is this 6 of coins. It feels like so many of you have had maybe some financial trouble in the past, and you were, or financial questions, financial issues on some level or another, or it could also be health issues, whatever assets these coins represent for you. And you had a miracle. You had a turnaround. You probably came to a realization that I can't do this by myself, and you dropped your defenses. You dropped your ego for a minute, and you let that power in, and things turned around for you. You're being encouraged to remember that time or those times when things have turned around for you, and that the help came through for you. Rather than being fixated on, I can't do this, I can't overcome whatever this is too big for me, whatever that authority figure is. Sometimes the authority figure isn't a person, sometimes it's the problem itself. Like this is too big for me, right? So whatever it is, you're being encouraged to do it, to handle it on 2 fronts. 1, to accept the help that's coming, and 2, remembering all the times that the universe has come through for you in the past, and this can be no different. Now, since this is a solar light card, another meditation that is recommended is one of the solar light meditations. Just running that solar light energy. It's super simple. You can learn how to do it in a second if you don't know how. Just find one of my solar light meditations on my YouTube channel or on my website, and learn how to do it and run that energy. That energy reorganizes everything so that it conforms to the divine design of your life. The divine design of your life never includes you not having the power to express yourself. It never has the divine design of your life is never that people have power over you. So there is a way to break through, but it doesn't come from you trying to break through necessarily. It comes from you accepting that help that seems to be from outside of yourself, but really is in effect a higher expression of yourself, a higher connection of yourself to your source. So that power lifts you up so that you're up off the battlefield rather than you trying to fight harder through the battle. Hopefully that makes sense. I'm going to shuffle and cut one more time just because I feel so inclined. So it's a very interesting reading so far in talking about how it's almost like you're feeling like you can't move in certain ways, but that you're sandwiched between the past and future, which hold such promise for you of actually being liberated. So recognizing that in the past you've overcome things, and in the future you are destined to be helped, but you have to take your focus off of this and put it back on infinite intelligence. Okay, so we've got the who is this? The 5 of coins. Yeah, that was the problem that you overcame in the past. This is the Page of Cups. And this is, I thought it was the Lover's card, but it definitely says that this is the Page of Cups. Okay, and then this is the Seven of Coins. So the sevens are all those turnarounds and upgrades, and that's what's waiting for you, and that's what that help is all about. Upgrading your situation, upgrading your financial situation, and obviously this has something to do with your work. So your work and your finances, and or whatever those coins are representing, if it's not money, some kind of asset, either health, property, money, usually what it is. That upgrade in money is also including your work in the world. Now, this Page of Cups is all about the good news. So whatever you're dealing with this Pope card, it's also possible that for some of you that you're misperceiving it, because on top of the Pope card is all this good news. Now, the good news of the Page of Cups comes from silence. So it's you, for one thing, being silent in the presence of whatever this authority figure is, and not letting yourself, argue with it. But more important than that is taking time out and being in the silence every day and receiving the inspiration, receiving the direction, receiving the good news about this situation. Because infinite intelligence has really, really good news about this, and you don't. Because left to your own devices, all you tell yourself is how bad it is, how bad it is, how bad it is. Boy, don't I know that one. Left to my own devices, sometimes if I'm looking at things the way I think they are, it's just like I can just go around and around and around how bad everything is. And if I can stop and relax myself and sit in that silence and ask for direction, and I ask for infinite intelligence to show me its interpretation of the situation, it's a completely different situation. And it all clears up because I'm willing to reorient my perceptions to the way infinite intelligence would have me see things, rather than the projections that I have about things. And so it's as if miracles happen, they come in and situations change right before our eyes. But what's really prompting that is the change in the way that we're perceiving what's already there. Hopefully that makes sense. So if you're sitting in silence and being shown the good news about any situation will give you a different perspective of what it actually is, but then also it's going to change the form of what is. And so to the casual onlooker, it's like, whoa, that's miracles that happen for that person. Wow. Everything just seems to work out for them. And the reason why that's happening is because you're willing to allow yourself to change the way you see it. And that, like I said, comes from sitting in that silence and letting your inner guidance show you how. So we've got two meditations that are recommended for today if you have time. One is the solar light meditation, which you can use very quickly. You can excuse yourself to the restroom anytime that you feel like things are going a little cray-cray, and you can go and you can sit for a minute or two in that solar light and allow things to change for you. So there's that one meditation. And then there's also that meditation on the Hierophant card, and that's called Overcoming Feelings of Powerlessness. And that's about a 20-minute meditation, I think. So those are two things that you can do today if you're so inclined. But mostly what we want to recognize is that things are so much better than they appear, and to not let yourself get hooked into this idea that you're powerless, because you are very, very powerful, and you're coming off of some obvious miracles. So you want to let those miracles that have been happening in your life to kind of propel you through this into the place where you can receive all of that assistance that's being given to you. And you can change everything by sitting in that silence and allowing your perceptions about what it is to be healed. So there's a lot that you're being called on to do today. Most of it involves doing less in the physical world and more in regards to sitting in silence, in meditation, and allowing your inner guidance to change the way you see things. And that shift in the way you see things changes the way those things appear in your life. It's a very beautiful day, so don't get snowed by your ego. All right, I'll be back for another reading tomorrow. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Suzanne and Diane, and we will see everybody for another general reading tomorrow. Blessed be.